Hello! So a bit of context here. I'm a Jamaican living in Argentina, and that's why I'm talking about Argentina in English. The first interesting fact is that the largest inactive volcanic crater is found in Argentina, and it's called the Gallon Volcanic Crater, and it's found in the province of Catamarca. Interesting fact number 2. The Queen of Holland is actually an Argentine. Weird, right? And her name is Maxima Zorreguieta, I think. Guieta, Zorreguieta, I don't know. Ushuaia is the city that is the southernmost city in the world, and it's also called Fin del Mundo, or end of the world. And it actually snows there in July, in winter. Can you believe that Argentina has won 5 Nobel Prizes? Yes, and the last one it won in 1984, not too long ago. So they have 2 for peace, 2 for medicine, and 1 for chemistry. And it's actually the only country in Latin America to have 5 Nobel Prizes. Have you ever heard of Marcos Galperin? Well, he is the CEO of Mercado Libre, which is pretty much the Amazon of South America, and he's also a billionaire. I think he's the richest person in Argentina. He's the first Argentine to have been listed in the ranking of Forbes, and that was in 2022. Now, if you have visited Argentina before, I'm sure that you'll realize that Argentina has a lot of historic and very outstanding places. And 3 of them are the Teatro Colón, El Ateneo, and the cemetery, Recoleta Cemetery. Now, they're all in Buenos Aires, the capital. Okay, Teatro Colón is considered to be one of the top 10 theaters in the world according to the National Geographic. Also, the Ateneo, El Ateneo, is considered to be one of the best libraries or bookstores in all the world, and Recoleta is also just considered to be simply beautiful. I've been to 2. I haven't been to Teatro Colón yet, but I do plan to one day. But El Ateneo was just really nice, absolutely beautiful. Imagine theater being turned into a bookstore. And Recoleta, you just had a lot of I don't remember what they're called, mausoleums. I don't remember what they're called, but it's just absolutely beautiful, nicely designed, almost like a house over the grave. All right. Let's get to number 7. No, Argentina is just absolutely beautiful, and I always tell people whatever it is that you want to experience, you can definitely have that in Argentina. It is one of the countries with the most diversity in climate and also paisajes or experiences. I'm not sure paisajes is in English. So to the north of the country, it's like super dry. They have hotter, warmer temperatures. To the south, it gets much colder, and then the central part of the country, they're like more or less like a good mix. So in Argentina, you can find deserts, you can find forests, you can find valleys, mountains, rivers, lakes. You can also find what's that thing called? You can find caves, you can find falls, you can literally find anything, like anything. Now, we know that we're in a space now where people are really thinking a lot about mental health, taking care of themselves, and Argentina knows that all too well. They are the country with the most psychologists per capita. There are 198 psychologists for every 100,000 citizens. No, I can attest to that because in Argentina, people go to the psychologist for absolutely everything. If they just recently left a bad relationship, they'll go to the psychologist. If they're not advancing in their academic life, they're gonna go to the psychologist. If they just feel probably sad and like they don't have a reason, they don't know what's causing it, they're gonna go to the psychologist. So it's a very big deal, and I've seen it, so I believe it. There's like a mountain or hill that's called Aconcagua. There's like a mountain or I think a hill that's called Aconcagua. That is actually that's the tallest. I'm trying to translate from Spanish here. That's the tallest in South America. Not so much of a big fact, but I mean, it's quite interesting. And it's actually found in Mendoza, and I'm sure you've heard about Mendoza before. That's where they have all the grapes, all the wine, you know. It also snows in Mendoza. One of the very few places that is not in the south in Argentina that it actually snows. And the last point is that the current Pope is actually an Argentine, and he's the first Pope to not be a European. Alright, so let me know how many of these things you actually knew about Argentina before watching the video, and go ahead and watch one of my previous videos that I did also talking about 10 interesting facts about Argentina. Oh, Argentina es más rica que piensas. Oh, Argentina is richer than you think. I'm sorry, it's a confusion in my brain. Alright guys, bye, see you in the next video.